I'm not going to. I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, we're recording. Hey, we're going.
I didn't mean to touch that.
And look, she said
This
this
is
wrong.
a big fat conspiracy theory. We want to let you know it's okay to touch it. It's healthy. As often as you can, touch it.
Touch it. Real
Brought
quick.
to you by Touching It.
Get in there and touch it.
Nice. Cheers.
Welcome.
Welcome, boys.
Get in there and touch it.
But do we got a fun one today or what?
Yes.
Look at this, bro.
We have a crazy one
fun.
today.
Hey, if we weren't already, we're definitely be on a government list.
We are
after
going to
this.
be on a fucking list.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
And
you're
I'm
on the
waiting.
no-fly list. Good, because I don't have wings. Put me on the plane.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive anyways. Thanks.
I'm bleeping this out.
Oh, I
I'm
finished
just
my
kidding.
drink
Did you
again.
just censor yourself? I'm bleeping this out.
I'm bleeping this
You
out.
did. Anyways, tonight, we bring you MK Ultra.
Ultra.
Now, a quick basis, I guess, for what, as far as I know, all I know is a government experiment. People are trying to take us over. Our own government. No, I know. I understand.
Read the brief history.
Okay, let's get into it then. MK Ultra. Sorry, I just wanted to get a little.
Wait, I gotta
You know?
How the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Let's go. Let's get into it.
All right, MK Ultra. A little brief history behind it. This was an illegal human experimentation program designed by the CIA, the people in their own backyard, intended to develop procedures and identify drugs that could be used during interrogations to weaken subjects and force confessions through brainwashing and psychological torture.
Shit.
The program ran for 20 years, from 1953 to 1973. MK Ultra used so many methods to manipulate subjects, from the use of LSD, electroshock therapy,
That's
hypnosis.
20 years.
20 big ones, bro.
That's 20
I'm
years.
23. It's 3 years less than how long I've been on this earth.
Dude. That's a lot of time.
Right. But they went through a lot of things. So from electroshock therapy to hypnosis to sensory deprivation, verbal and sexual abuse, and torture. Before I continue, do you understand how bad sensory deprivation is?
No.
Like, I think out of all of this, I'm not going to say that it's the worst, but it is up there.
Okay, but here, like maybe, I don't know, because they say the quietest room in the world, right?
Yes.
You know how they're like, look, no one can stay in there for over 30 minutes.
Right.
I've been married for roughly 20 years.
Uh-huh.
I bet you I could stay in there for hours.
I
Damn.
think,
You know what, though?
Right? Right? I mean, look, you
You
take
probably got
any
me beat on
married
time,
man
but-
who's been there 20 plus years, they're like, put me in that room. Fucking
Yo,
send
I will
me.
volunteer myself.
Right, and they're like, no, you can hear your heartbeat. Oh, does my heart nag at me? No, let me fucking do it. Let's wrap this up.
Bro, I'm getting socked in the fucking eye after she sees this episode. I love you. Don't take it personal.
Sensory deprivation. Well, I want to expand on that real quick. Is that an
Uh.
overloading, or is that taken away? So like
What?
being in the room the quietest room, or is it tidying down, hog tie, headphones, and just blasting white noise
Both.
sounds at you?
Hey, did you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it fucks with your senses.
Why-
Did you know
Yeah,
that
but-
R. Kelly doesn't know how to hog tie?
We're gonna cut that out. Right? What are we talking about? Are you?
No.
He can only do it to baby pigs.
Am I not understanding this
so,
joke?
No, so like R. Kelly in one of his interviews that he was going through, he's like, I don't even know how to hog tie anybody.
Oh, it's just about the
Yeah,
confessions
so I'm
and
just
shit?
I'm just letting you know he don't know how to hog tie. Just letting you know.
Fuck. But so verbal sexual abuse, the idea of mental torture dates back further than 1953. In the early 1940s, Nazis in the death camps of Auschwitz and Dachau, Nazis conducted experiments on human subjects using substances such as barbiturates, morphine, derivatives, and hallucinogens like mescaline. Mescaline. See this.
What's barbiturates?
Okay, barbiturates, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Barbiturates are just basic drugs. Marijuana is a barbiturate.
Really?
Yeah. So here's
Okay.
one of my favorite. You ready?
Oh my god.
Okay. So this bear walks into a bar. He says, "Hey, I need a beer." The guy says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve bears here."
All right.
He said, "But I got money. It's He says, look, we don't serve bears here in this bar. He says, gets all pissed, eats the lady next to him.
Oh,
He goes, I need a beer. He says, I'm sorry, sir. We don't serve drug addicts in this bar either. He says, drug addicts? He goes, yeah, that was a barbiturate.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Didn't see it coming.
That's a good. Didn't see it.
Did not. I was like,
Neither
bro,
did
what
she.
the? Oh, damn.
Shouldn't have ate that bar, bitch. Oh, these methods were used on Jewish and Russian prisoners of war, aimed at creating a truth serum. In 1947, the U.S. Navy initiated Project Chatter, which first saw the testing of LSD as a truth serum.
I love how they called it Project Chatter. Like,
Make them talk.
hey, we're going to get these guys talking. What do we name it? We name it Project Chatter, boss. That's all
Yeah.
we're going to do.
Yep.
They're going to talk.
They're gonna
We're
talk.
going to talk. I love talking. Let's talk.
They
He's
had
like,
to have been on some
Did
coke.
you try some of the LSD before? Nope.
Yeah.
Didn't do it, but I kind of did it. So, yes, I did it. And I'm chatting. And so let's fucking talk it out.
It's literally how it fucking
He's
went,
doing
dude.
it.
I swear to God, something came and showed you the real way. 'Cause that's the only way I'm gonna picture this shit going.
Before we go, did you hear about, like, for example of that, or I guess something else? But I think Hitler. I think Hitler has, like, it's like a folktale at this point. But Hitler apparently has like a 7-day speech, or what is that when they have like no time limit on in a government?
Like a filibuster?
A filibuster. That's the word I'm looking for. But apparently, like, Hitler has had this speech because he was just doing lines and lines daily.
Well, yeah, no, meth. Meth was
Oh, meth.
invented by Nazis in
Yeah.
World War II, and they were like, hey, let's give it to all of our soldiers
Yeah.
because what do soldiers need? They need to stay awake. They need to kill people. Let's fuck them up.
They talk just like that.
I swear.
But
to God.
yeah, but like,
No.
so I don't know if it's true. Obviously, I
Have
don't know if it's true, but there's like a
Well, it's more
folktale
like-
right now
Because
because
it's more like
because Hitler had like a 7-day. I think it's 7 day. I think
Yeah.
almost like a week or half a week or something.
that
Of
motherfucker. was
constant
on,
talking, bro.
Right.
And they just have to sit there. You can't stop him in this scenario.
I'm not gonna,
He's just
bro. Off with your fucking head. You stop.
true,
bro. Like,
true.
And that's, no, I guarantee you, someone was like, can we just fucking shoot him already, please?
Oh,
Look, Hank, I know he's the Fuhrer. I'm going to fucking kill him. 2 more days of this, he's done. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill all these bitches in the front row. Fuck them all. Fuck.
There's no way.
God damn it.
But that's so the start of LSD. So that's where we started in the beginning. In the beginning of this uproar of manipulation from our own people at that too.
That's what he's just picturing. He's like, yes, Hank, Fritz, are you in on this? Get the guns. We're gonna kill him.
Over it, bro. Over it, dude.
Hey, we knew it was gonna happen. That's why they took the guns at the door. This fucking guy just wants to talk.
Damn.
Fucking meth. That'll
Bro.
do. That's what it'll do.
All right.
It was fucking crazy.
Project Chatter.
Yeah. So we're still talking about MK Ultra.
We're still on MK Ultra.
Hey, we're
but
still there, right?
We had Nazis, LSD, Truth Serum talking fast, and all I could think was Hitler talking forever. Apparently,
Can you imagine him just going and
Hey, you want to know what he thought about the second part of this motherfucker?
I'm just saying, German's a rough fucking language to understand it. And then to just drone on, just fucking just like,
Dang.
oh my God, I just.
fucking crazy.
He's
and,
right.
And what did he talk about for fucking 7 days?
meth. Just
Had to have been.
just
Okay.
about how good
The
it is.
formula.
What formula?
No one's gonna stop him from talking.
He wasn't
That's like-
very smart, right? They're like,
No one's gonna understand.
No, you can't kill him.
Understand that.
He's just talking. And he's like, have you seen the pretty flowers in Austria? And we're like, because I was born in Austria, and I don't know how I
You
became
must
the
visit
chancellor
them.
of all of Germany. And we're just like, what the fuck?
We can now do this.
It's a filibuster, bro. You can't interrupt him.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, fucking, yeah. Fucking,
Crazy.
All right. So, does anybody want to know how they started this shit? Or
I would love to.
get it. MK Ultra started.
Right. So they started this MK Ultra to create a mind-controlling drug to use against the USSR.
Do you know where that is?
No.
Okay, the USSR was the
The
Soviet
USSR.
Union,
Okay.
right? So it's when when Russia had control of all the stands.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, China and North Korea, because they said that these three used them against the U.S. during the Korean War.
And I didn't like dive deep into that.
Yeah.
I probably should have, but I was like,
Okay.
Happens.
But during the Korean War, the American POWs were drugged by,
Damn.
the Koreans and forced to talk. And I guess, because I think when you're a POW and you talk, it's treason, right? When you give up American secrets, it's treason.
Yeah, you're going to die.
And
Either way, you're going to die.
I think they were like, look, dude, they gave me this drug. I told the truth. There was no way I couldn't. I tried to lie, but fucking they gave me some shit. Have you heard about Hitler's 7-day speech? Is what he said.
Oh, shit.
It's a Korean War. He's been
That's
dead
what it was about.
For years.
And it's like, well, they told me if I didn't talk, they were going to talk for a long time.
Forever.
Like a week. And so I said,
Can't
fuck
stop
this
them.
shit. I don't even know Korean. So I said,
No Korean.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
go ahead.
The CIA wanted to get the truth out of spies during the Cold War. Under MKUltra, the CIA gave itself the authority to research how drugs could promote the intoxicating effects of alcohol, render the induction of hypnosis easier, enhance the ability of individuals to withstand privation, torture, and coercion.
Here's what I found.
What?
She's always listening.
She's all, coercion. Here's what I found. Not a word.
Not a word. You're
The
down.
correct pronunciation.
It's coercion.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I said.
Yeah, I heard it.
Coercion.
Yeah.
What did you hear? Produce Artemisia.
Amnesia. You found the R in all of that. Artemisia.
He
Okay.
found one R in Artemisia that's not.
Amnesia.
There it is.
No, see, I don't know how. Oh,
Ends
so
look like
produce
bars.
amnesia, shock, and confusion. No, you guys didn't hear that.
Uh-huh.
And confusion, and much more. Many of these questions were investigated using unwitting test subjects like drug addicts, prisoners.
Drug addicted prisoners.
Oh, no. Yeah, drug addicted prisoners, marginalized sex workers, and terminal cancer patients.
Uh-huh.
People who could not fight back. In the words of Sidney Gatalabi.
Yep.
The-
That's your fucking name now, Sidney. You change it, you start pronouncing it like that. I don't
So
give a
it's
shit.
Sidney-
Son of a bitch.
Gatalabi, and it's Gottlieb for anybody who was wondering. And the chemist who introduced LSD to the CIA. The research and development program, and particularly the covert testing programs, the covert testing programs, resulted in massive abridgments of the rights of American citizens, sometimes with tragic consequences. Concluded a Senate hearing in 1975 through 76. The death of 2 Americans can be attributed to these programs. Other participants in the testing program may still suffer from the residual effects
There you go.
while controlled testing of substances like LSD might be defended. The committee went on the nature of the test, their scale, and the fact that they were continued for years after the danger of surreptitude. Surreptitude.
That's so fucked up.
No, hold on.
You're gonna get the
Hold
word.
on.
Wait, my only thing is,
Hold on.
what if Hitler talked for 7 days because he had to read fucking some shit like this? And he's like, hold on, I was get the word. It's a Schmetterling. Schmetterling. The
No, hold on.
butterflies? Yeah, Schmetterling. That's it.
Hold on.
Okay.
No, for real.
I believe in you. You got this.
Surreptitious administration of the LSD. No, what is it though? What is it? Just tell me.
I don't know. Sir, I was struggling too.
You motherfucker.
Surreptitious.
How the fuck do you guys get that out of that?
It's because that's
Surreptitious.
English language works.
Surreptitious. All right. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, administration of LSD to unwitching individuals was known, demonstrated a fundamental disregard for the value of human life.
You did good. So break it down again. One more time.
Dude,
No.
how about that? How about fuck that guy?
The surreptitious
And-
people?
Well, see, here's what
Surreptitious.
here's what they're doing.
I can't fucking say it the other way.
They're using all these tactics. They're like, hey, the government wrote the CIA a blank check. Hey, use whatever mind-altering drugs you fucking need to develop a truth serum so we can fucking get the truth out of these fucking foreign spies. Because it's the Cold War. They're fucking scared of them, right? And they're like, okay, but how do we know if these fucking drugs work? And the CIA's like, look, fucking junkies, fuck them. Go get some junkies. Go get some
that
fucking...
sucks, dude.
Go get you know who's on the way out? Cancer patients. They can't fight back. Fucking give them the shit. And so it's fucked up. And I had my wife read this, right? And she was like, fuck, it makes you think who's the bad guys. And that's where I always say there is no good or evil. It's just the winners get to write the history books.
That's factual. I mean, yeah.
Because you got to outsmart your opponent, no matter what it is.
True.
And look, people are going to hate me for this. We're probably going to get hate comments. But at the cost,
let them go.
Is it okay to sacrifice a few for the cost of the greater good?
Yeah. But I mean, especially if those few are either not going to come back because they're terminally ill.
Yeah.
Or already long gone because they're either going to serve life or they're going to die in prison. So we're just kind of using them and helping us out a little bit. Even if they're going to see a way out sooner or later, you know?
Yeah.
I'm for it, I guess. It sucks. But
Look, don't get me wrong, because I know I sound a little bit Libya, you know.
Right. No, go ahead.
I believe everybody deserves the chance.
No,
just kidding.
no, you're right.
No, I'm just
No,
kidding. No, I'm just
absolutely.
kidding. No, fuck
Absolutely.
that. No, fuck that. I don't care about that.
Okay, look.
No, but leave the cancer patients.
Look, you're right. Look, they're going through
Leave the
some
cancer
shit.
patients
They're
alone.
going through some shit. You know, let them fucking go through some shit. You know, but look, we're the only species on the planet.
Everyone else to hell with them.
That coddles are lame and weak. You know what I'm saying? That goes, no, they deserve just as much of a chance. You know what I'm saying? You look at a bunch of gazelles and one has a limp leg and there's a lion. They're like, take Harry. Fuck him. He's got a broken leg. We're going to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that's how survival of the fittest across the rest of the animal kingdom. And they're like, well, we're intelligent. We're above animals.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Because long after we're all dead, it's the animals that are going to take over.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Chernobyl. Chernobyl, humans left. Who took over?
Yeah.
The animals. Right? It's still radioactive,
Dinosaurs,
but the animals and plants, they're starting to survive and
for sure.
and strive there because that's how the planet works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't think T-Rexes were real.
So I think they
Now,
were.
Look, I think it was dragons.
I
they weren't
think
T-Rexes.
dinosaurs.
There's no way there'd be a purpose for
Okay,
these
but
things.
look at it. Look at it like this.
Those were
look at it like
wings.
this. Okay, look at I believe they were wings. I believe all dinosaurs had feathers.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
All dinosaurs had feathers. I
Really?
think they were all birds. And T-Rexes flew.
All right, go ahead.
Listen. What?
Yeah,
Hey,
way off subject.
you fucking hired us. Okay?
I didn't hire anybody.
It was you fucking
Hey,
said.
let's start a podcast. That'll be fun.
No.
And I was like, fucking, let's
No,
get it.
no.
Let's
He
do it.
fucking hired me and Joe, dude. Me and
Who?
Joe. Me and Stone. Stone
Hey,
and Joe kind of sounds like.
If I was if I was hiring anybody, you guys would be getting paid, and you're not.
Facts.
We are. We get paid in like this.
Booze.
You know? This is
Entertainment.
fun, dude. This is a great way to get paid.
Okay.
Look, before we move on, real quick,
Yep.
one thing
Jalen.
is: do you think they came outright to the cancer patients, to the drug addicts?
Absolutely not.
Right. You
Because
think the
they
cancer
wanted
patients?
to-
All I'm hearing is, "Hey, we have something that potentially might be able to save your life. Oh, you're the first person we got to try it on." And
Look-
they tried every single person.
Further down, look, no, they were going to heroin patients or addicts, right?
Yeah.
Hey, let us give you this other drug, and I will give you more heroin. And to a heroin addict, they're like, you said heroin twice in the same sentence. I'm in.
Facts.
I'm in.
I'm there.
Let's go.
Say less.
I'm gonna be back. Let's go.
And well, hold on. Sorry, CIA. They're American, right?
Yeah.
What makes the agency?
The Central Intelligence Agency.
You're about to say in Tate.
Intelligence.
In Tate.
Look, I've had a little bit of booze.
I just wanted to know. I could be
That
dumb,
shit.
but when I see agency, the A typically for me is American. A in here is agency.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
It can't be the Central
Proud to be
Intelligence
an
Americans.
You don't know that?
Well,
we're not very intelligent. Cheers. Let's go. That was all I had to ask. I wanted to know. I don't know.
No,
The A is
no.
agency, but is it really American, or do we have outside sources from
No, Central.
intelligence
Look,
agency? I
the
get,
CIA is full of spies,
I get that.
and most spies work the same.
Excuse me.
They're in it to save their own skin,
I think we got spies everywhere. So I
Oh,
think
for
we
sure.
have spies in our own thing.
and we're good.
We got spies in theirs, and we're all
Right.
spying on each other.
But they're good for the highest bidder. What's it going to be worth to you? You know what I'm saying?
What would it be worth?
I think there's is less about in this time, the 50s to 70s. I think spies back then were wholeheartedly in it for the country, in it for the American way of life, in it for
Yeah, they just want the
the
money.
best. I believe nowadays it's about dollars. It has zero to do with the American because the World Wide Web has brought us all together under one conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? Sure, Europe's over there, China's over there. We all can communicate this quick now. We're not solo. We're not us. You know what I'm saying? No, we're
We
a
ain't solo
a
dolo no
global
more.
unit now.
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm
right.
saying? So now you got to look out for how am I going to work on this global scale as opposed to on my little, section of the world.
Fair.
All right,
All right, let me get back to this.
here we go. Are we ready?
Yeah.
So the next section is MK Ultra wasn't just one program. The U.S. Supreme Court said that in a 1985 decision that MK Ultra was 162 different secret projects that were all indirectly funded by the CIA. In all, at least 80 institutions. Now, these institutions included universities, mental hospitals, regular hospitals, prisons.
Oh shit.
Yeah, over 80 institutions and 185 different researchers participated. That means at least 185 people knew, hey, you're going to do some fucked up shit to some people, and you got to be okay with it.
Yeah.
Because the CIA is going to pay off your house.
Hey, there you go.
And they're like, yeah, that sounds fair. I'm
Right.
an American. I need to do what's best. And that's what they ran it on. They
Right,
ran
right.
it on. Look, you're an American. You have to do what's best for America.
Right.
Do you want to see your wife speaking Russian next week? Do you want to see
Damn.
Koreans raising your children?
Yeah, they
And you were like,
probably
no, Koreans aren't that bad. Yeah, maybe. They make really good food. I love Korean barbecue. They didn't think like that back
No.
then. They were just like, no, hot dogs and hamburgers for everybody.
Yeah.
We're American.
Yeah.
Right?
Hot dogs and hamburgers only.
Shit, y'all been to Hanu? Saying.
Let's talk again. Huh?
Right.
Let's renegotiate.
And that's why nowadays they're like, let's reconsider this because
Koreans can stay.
Korean barbecue is the most awesome.
Killer.
However, borscht is shitty, and I don't want any Russians raiding my children. Have you ever had borscht?
No, I have
It's
no
like
clue
cold
that.
tomato soup. It's
Oh,
terrible.
Cold tomato
Yeah,
soup.
it's gross. Don't have
That sounds like a matzo ball.
Yeah.
it. Matzo balls are delicious if you don't eat them.
Yeah, matzo ball is unflavored chicken soup with fucking watered down
Okay,
bread.
no.
That's all it is, bro.
Yeah,
it's
all
a
it
big
is.
bread
Barf.
dumpling ball in soup.
It's a ball of dough
It's a
with
tradition.
unflavored chicken noodle soup.
It's tradition.
Sure.
Chicken noodle is a flavor.
Okay, fine. It's unflavored chicken broth. That's
No,
still
don't
flavor.
mind the
It's still
face
still
is because like
They only cooked
Don't
because they
take
couldn't
it
fucking
offended.
find Anne Frank, okay?
don't be offended by my face. I'm just like
Sorry,
Wait,
no,
Anne-
I'm a little off the edge.
Did you just bring up Anne Frank?
A little off the rails there.
Shit.
That's matzo ball. It's Jewish.
Yeah.
You're right. No.
She got caught, so they're like, "Fuck, we gotta make a
Every
matzo
time
ball."
I see
forever.
Jews, I just see like people, being
Opa.
thrown in the air
Wait, that's
and
Greek. Oh
spinning
fuck.
around.
That's pizza. That's New York.
Yeah.
Italians.
Fucking
The Italian Jews. that make
Teenage
pizza.
Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles in the half shell.
Oh my god. Yes.
All right, sorry. Let's go. Let's get back on record here.
Many of MK Ultra records were destroyed in 1973 purge, ordered by the CIA director Richard Helms. A cache of some 20,000 documents survived the purge, and of those 20,000 documents, 8,000 pages of records, mostly financial documents, that were not destroyed in 1973 were found in 1977, launching a second round of inquiries into MK Ultra.
So, with that being said, that little paragraph,
Uh-huh.
he wanted to get rid of the documents due to the dirtiness, or due to them wanting to obliterate MK Ultra.
Well, because they were being investigated. They were
Okay.
like, look, you were fucking... It was a bunch of people said, look, what you're doing to humans isn't right,
Right.
because we just shut down Hitler in the 40s for fucking humans over, and you guys are fucking humans over, not so good. And he
Yeah.
was like, you know what? You might have a point. Let's fucking burn all the fucking records.
Get him gone.
And somebody was like, hey, I got 20,000 pages. Let's hide these over here. He's going to find out about them later. And they're like,
shit.
damn it, Margaret. You were supposed to burn those.
Fucking
Margaret was
Margaret.
like,
Fucking
fuck you. Should have
Margaret.
gave me a raise, not a pizza party.
No, seriously.
Fair.
That's
So, but in 77, when we're talking about launching a second round of inquiries,
Uh-huh.
I'm understanding inquiries as people who are trying to get into this project.
Okay. So here it is. Although
Okay.
renewed inquiries resulted in a public interest
Mhm.
and even 2 lawsuits, the 1977 documents still leave an incomplete record of the program, and nobody ever answered for MK Ultra. Nobody was ever, hey, you're in charge. You're the one. They're like, no, sorry. 2 lawsuits related to the program reached the Supreme Court in the 1980s, but both were protected by the governments over citizens' rights. So both lawsuits said, yeah, we don't even know what the CIA is.
Holy shit.
Right.
Is
They were
that by
just-
coincidence?
Oh,
or-
no, it absolutely isn't. It's
Okay.
again, do you sacrifice the few for the country's way of life? Because you got to remember, in the 80s,
Mhm.
we're still in a Cold War.
Yes. Yes, very much true.
So I mean that's real shit.
Yeah.
What becomes more important? You know, fuck. And it's who's sitting on the Supreme Court. Because you got to think, a Supreme Court
this point,
justice is set for life.
Hmm.
So you're like, okay, look, I'm sitting here, I'm set for life. The CIA for 20 years was giving random people drugs and fucking their whole world up. Am I really going to vote against that? Or am I going to be like, you know what? I don't know what the CIA is. They're just a bunch of letters, and there's 26 of them in the alphabet.
Yeah.
I don't know what all those others mean either.
Was that Ruth? Was Ruth up there?
Ruth was up there
Ruth
at that
was up
time,
there?
I believe. Maybe
70s,
I could
right?
be lying. I don't know.
She was up there for fucking 50 years.
I don't know.
Can we
have a
even
phone?
touch
Google
on
it.
this?
See when Ruth fucking got in there.
All right, let's go.
I like Ruth. She was a little ball buster.
Yeah.
She really was.
I don't know.
Ruth Bader
It's better
Ginsburg.
than fucking Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh just seems soft as table butter. He really does.
Leaving butter on the table is kind of already fucked in
We
itself.
are definitely on the list. Mostly you two.
Whoa!
I hired them, I promise.
He did.
No, so she didn't actually join until 93.
Ooh,
So
she
some
was
years later.
appointed by
Clinton.
Clinton. Yeah, I knew. Man, okay, fuck it.
Are you still associated though? You have to be like ties within government or politics at some point, no? To
She was
join.
a judge.
Okay.
I'm sure she was a judge. Yeah, she
Not too much
knew-
to do with our upper echelon,
knew
though, and all
well.
the big business going on at that time.
No.
Fair.
All right, you're next.
Okay. All right. My bad. Documents. Documents obtained from the CIA by John D. Marks under Freedom of Information in 1976 showed that in 1953 the CIA considered purchasing 10 kilograms of LSD. Jesus. Enough for 100 million doses? The U.S. purchased so much to stop other countries from controlling the supply. The CIA even bought LSD from Switzerland. So, CERN?
Has to be.
I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
CERN started right around the same time.
Shut the fucking front door.
You were
Yeah.
in that episode last
I mean, go
week.
ahead and watch that back, though. You know, for
I'm gonna
the
have
folks who haven't seen it yet.
Oh, yeah.
But
Go
yeah,
to check
right
it
around
out.
the same time. That's when CERN started. So
Wow.
they were like, hey, we got this LSD. And they're like, let us get some of that because you guys don't need it to collide shit. But we
Yeah.
need it so we can control the
All right. Who do we purchase this from?
So what are the doses that break up into? I'm not gonna
Wait,
do
hold
that.
on, though.
Get ready.
Where the fuck did we purchase 10 kilograms of LSD from?
Cuba.
Timothy Leary.
That sounded fake, and that sounds like you're working with the CIA.
Timothy Leary is
I'll hit this.
my
I'm just kidding.
he's my favorite
I'm just kidding.
acid because Timothy Leary is supposedly the guy who invented acid.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So I know, but okay.
So
I guess I'm asking. too much,
according
actually.
to the
I'm gonna get us
Wikipedias, if you've done 10 hits of acid in your lifetime,
killed. Uh-huh.
you've done enough acid to be declared legally insane.
Oh wow,
Really?
wow.
They serve acid in tabs, right? That's how you.
In tabs,
a
yeah.
tab of
Little
acid.
tab-
That's what they say
tabs
when
of
they.
acid, yeah, little
Right. And only 10 of them.
or little eyedroppers, or little. I'm trying to think on vitamins.
Well, I don't think that's a good thing that
The eyedroppers under the tongue. Yeah, that's the one you put on the tongue.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I chipped every one of my teeth in high school because of that.
Really?
Well, I had my tongue pierced, and then the guy, we'll call him Larry, put
Okay.
acid on my tongue from an eyedropper, and I continued to chip every one of my teeth with my tongue piercing because
Fuck.
Oh, holy shit.
I may or may not have been on acid
Yeah.
in part of this.
We don't know.
So how many
You know.
doses are you away from lunacy?
Yeah. I think he's there.
May
I
I
may
ask?
wait. So if 10,
Hypothetically.
if
Taking
10
temperature.
is the legal state of insane, if I had to guess,
Hypothetically speaking.
yeah, allegedly I could be insane probably 3 or 4 times over.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
Allegedly. That's a party right there. Allegedly.
Oh, my God. It's Jason Bourne. All right.
Do I look like I'm jumping through any windows?
No, that's a good thing.
No.
All right.
All right.
In Operation Midnight Climax, sounds like me and my wife at night. I mean, in the morning.
Midnight.
Midnight.
There it is.
Midnight. All right. The CIA set up several brothels.
Yeah.
Well,
This is crazy. This is crazy.
That's funny. Within agency safe houses in San Francisco to trap men who would be too embarrassed to talk about the events. The men were dosed with LSD. The brothels were equipped with one-way mirrors. That's fucking weird. And the sessions were filmed for later study.
Now wait, I'm old.
No.
Can you imagine? So too embarrassed, right?
Yeah.
That means these weren't like regular dudes off the street going, hey, I need a hooker for the night.
Yeah.
These were high-powered individuals who would be embarrassed by it, lose their careers, stockbrokers, other people in the government who would be
Dude.
dangerously embarrassed by showing up and trying to get a hooker. People who would ruin their careers and everything that would come with it. This is the people they're talking about.
Wow.
They were like, look, your career is going to be over.
That sucks, bro. Imagine being the top guy and you're always watched, bro.
Right.
I think all these people just keep getting off. They
And
already
that's
know who
literally
you
what
are,
they're doing.
bro.
That's why CEOs feel they deserve so much. They're like, look, I deserve this bonus because 37 people have tried to murder me this month.
Like, Jesus.
And that shit we don't see as the little, you know what I'm saying? But again, so yeah, that's who they're talking about here. People who, and then they recorded it for later study. So they're recording these super high profile officials, people going, look, you guys are fucking around way too much. We got you.
Yeah.
Let us do experiments on you. And they're like, all right, fucking, you got to go, okay, because I still want my career and my life and everything after this. Because someone to me...
Do you think they even knew, though?
But here's the thing. Look, to me, I'm just a regular Joe, right?
Yeah.
So if I show up to get a hooker and I'm like, what's up? And they're just like, hey, we're going to give you drugs. I was like, yeah, that's what I was kind of here for.
Here to partake.
I was hoping y'all was going to have some.
I'm here for the fucking whore, and you just sweeten the pot. They're sex workers are not whores. I apologize. But I'm here for the sex worker, and you going to give me drugs too? Fucking let's send it.
Game time.
Get it. I'm fucking in. But no, not as a CEO. As a CEO, you're like, look, I run a really successful podcast. I cannot be seen with any sex workers. I
What a
may
guy.
have to partake in your LSD.
I may have to partake.
And then
just that.
And then you're sad about it.
And you're gone.
Because you're like, what goes better with hookers than cocaine? LSD.
Hey.
Just saying.
Hey.
Allegedly. I've heard.
Allegedly. That's a good one right there.
All right.
All
One-way mirrors and I got it.
Yeah.
And the sessions were filmed for later study. In other experiments where people were given LSD without their knowledge, they were interrogated under bright lights with doctors in the background taking notes. The people under this interrogation were CIA employees, U.S. military personnel, and agents suspected of working for the other side in the Cold War. Pieces of shit.
Well, except for the military personnel.
No, yeah.
Can you imagine being a rookie in the CIA? You're like, yeah, I'm in the CIA. And they're like, look, Bobby, we need you to take this drug. He's like, wait, I don't want to.
Word,
I just had to pass a drug test to get in here. And they're like, yeah. And now we give you drugs. And he's like, what? This is the best CIA ever. Let's go.
All right, deliberation.
Listen, man, you like bourbon?
I'm good, baby. I'm good.
What the fuck is problem?
We're good.
All right,
Bit
interrogator
rough.
taking notes. U.S. military, Cold War. Those guys are fucking long-term deliberation.
Debilitation.
Mm-hmm.
Not deliberation. That's another.
Yeah.
That's another word. You had a word though. You had a correct.
You know what, dude? I just put letters sometimes, or I
No,
take
but
away
at
letters,
least the letters were in there.
put letters.
The letters were in there though. They just moved around.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
No, you're right. No,
Yes.
I said deliberation. Where's the R?
Oh, okay. There's no R. Sorry.
You and ours, huh?
Is it an
You
R
got a
thing?
thing
It
with
is an
R?
R
That's an
thing.
Gonna-
I got an R at the,
Are you a
Javier.
pirate? You a pirate?
I got an R in Javier.
He's not a pirate,
R.
but the R in Javier is silent, so maybe he's just throwing in silent
Javier.
R's that sound. I don't know.
More Rless.
Maybe because he's Hispanic, he's trying to roll an R in every word.
I don't know.
Debilitation. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue.
debilitation and several deaths resulted from this. Heroin addicts were bribed into taking LSD with offers of more heroin.
That's
Fucking
insane.
cold, bro.
It's like Joe said though, but that's
Yeah.
wicked. That's a bit wicked though.
Damn.
That's a bit wicked here.
damn.
Okay, now let's get into fucking naming names.
Let's call them out.
This is what we're gonna
They're
do.
not alive. Obviously,
So I'm gonna go over documented experimenters. Well, I know for sure one of them is dead.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
But anyway,
Cool. 1 out of the 7.
Oh fuck! I didn't even
1-7.
think about what you were thinking about.
Yeah.
I think you just like
Harold
transmitted that
Alexander Abramson
Yeah, we're
Sure.
doing.
was an American doctor. Donald Ewan Cameron was a Scottish-born psychiatrist.
And these are documented
Sounds about right.
experimenters.
Sidney, what's his name? That's
Where?
your favorite guy.
Good old Sydney.
Oh shit! I don't remember what the fuck.
Go.
Gotta leave.
God.
Okay,
I think you
sure.
said
Gotta leave.
It was an
Gotta
American.
leave.
He was an American chemist and spy master. Harris Isabel, an American pharmacologist. Martin Theodore Orne, a professor and psychologist. A professor of psychiatry and psychology. He was actually at Penn State University, where some of these actually tests were ran.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Lewis.
Jaloin?
Okay.
No, Holland.
Lewis West,
Yeah.
a psychiatrist involved in the public sphere. Now, I didn't Google what the public sphere was, but it sounded very interesting. And maybe we will and talk about the public sphere in another conspiracy. Or it's just nothing. And then George Hunter White. There's nothing about George Hunter White on the
He got
interwebs.
obliterated from the world.
And then an alleged experimenter, one of the guys conducting, was Jim motherfucking Jones.
Jim Jones, yeah.
The cult leader of the People's Temple.
Mm.
You believe
Holy
that
shit.
shit? Jim Jones
No.
was forcing people to take LSD and was like, look, LSD is too intense. I'm going to switch to Flavor Aid.
Yeah. And knock them all off.
Oh.
Knock everybody off.
Motherfucking Jim Jones. You believe that shit?
Kind of don't, but yeah.
No, I
Okay.
believe it.
Kind
No, I fucking.
Now, documented subjects. The reason why these are documented subjects is because these are people who actually signed up for it.
Whoa.
They said, yes, let us have partake in some of this LSD.
Whoa.
So the documented subjects
doing
are
shit, bro.
Robert
Fuck
Hunter,
Whoa.
a songwriter for the Grateful
Whoa.
Dead. Right.
Whoa.
So he was like, Grateful Dead, yeah, I write their songs. Let's give me some LSD.
I can write more songs.
I'm gonna fucking write some bangers. Let's get it. Ken Kesey,
Kesey, sure.
the guy who wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and if you've seen that movie, I mean, okay, it's.
The movie's crazy.
And then
Wait,
Alan,
that's the movie he wrote?
Yeah, well, he wrote the book.
Or wrote the book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Allen Ginsberg, a poet, and of course, a poet's gonna be like, yeah,
Okay, I've seen the movie, and it's with Jack Nicholson.
the one he won his
Dude,
first Oscar
nuts, bro.
for.
I heard it's like an all-time book though,
It's
but
a
I don't
little
read
slow.
books, so I
A
don't.
little slow.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah,
I
great
mean, I
movie.
highly recommend it.
Okay.
But that's the thing. So they're giving these to songwriters and poets and authors, and of course they all agreed to sign on because I mean, look at Ernest Hemingway. Ernest Hemingway did some shit. One of the most prolific writers of all time. So I guarantee you, each one of these guys was like, "Yes, hook me up with whatever you're going to give me
Yeah.
because I want to be the next Hemingway."
True.
And if I was an
Damn.
author, I would have signed up too, for sure, without a doubt.
I think any kind of art in general, you'd want to just experiment that.
Right.
Whoa.
That form.
Yeah. I think
'Cause I
Paul
believe-
McCartney, I think the whole Beatles were involved. Well, on their own
I honestly
journey.
believe
But
that
Well, aren't they from
they're from England.
they're from
close
Liverpool,
to
but they're
to
from
Switzerland?
they're from that. England's nowhere near.
It must be off by just a few miles.
Yeah, it's about this
A few
far on the map.
kilometers.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Alleged subjects are James Whitey Bulger. We all know him from the mob.
Yep.
Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. Lawrence Teeter, who was the lawyer for Saran, the guy who killed Bobby Kennedy.
Whoa. I didn't read the last one.
And Charles Manson.
Damn.
Now, what I think is crazy is that the two people on this list, Jim Jones, Charles Manson, were both cult leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Connection?
Could be.
Cults, LSD,
Yeah.
because I can make you see God. if I give you LSD or hallucinogens,
Therefore you are God.
or
Yo,
I can make myself appear as a prophet if I have you on LSD.
Damn.
But that's what they say, right? So I've never actually indulged in myself, but like they say, like taking a hallucinogen or something, it shows you your true self. No, rumors. I'm speaking on speculation.
I think it opens
but-
doors in your mind. I think you're more open to opposing sides. I think if you've never done drugs in general,
Mhm.
you end up set in your ways. You end up to where you do not. What am I looking for? You can't see opposing sides. You only believe your belief, and that's it.
Mm.
I believe if you've done any sort of type of drugs, it's mind altering. So you know there are other realities.
Yeah.
So you know that your perception of the world is not the only perception of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So you are more receptive of other people's point of views. Oh, well, I don't see it like that. Well, you're right, because when I'm, on alcohol to LSD, I didn't see shit the way I see shit now.
Yeah.
So I absolutely can see your point of view. So I think you're more receptive.
Understand. I was because thinking, like you said, Jim Jones, Charles Manson, probably a connection there. Maybe I don't know how far in between this date was to when they did what they did, when everything got unfolded from each other's sides. But if that opened up to like extreme narcissism, or like say they were internally battling who they were, taking this experiment allegedly, if they even were involved, that it opened up to like, oh shoot. I have a godlike what do I call it?
Complex.
God complex, yeah. And they didn't see it, but they're like, well, I am who I am now.
Yeah.
So now I got to live by it.
Damn,
so maybe
right.
Maybe it is connected in that sense, but who knows if it does bring out your true self?
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be the truth serum, right? But yeah.
And who knows with the advancements in modern medicine? Do you think the CIA has a true serum now and just hasn't told the public about it?
Oh, God, we gotta have something.
I think we have a cure to cancer already.
Oh yeah,
but that's for another day.
We've been having that.
It's for another day.
We've been having that.
Right, but like,
here's the thing: I think we have a cure for
shit.
everything. No shit, and I honestly do. But again, that goes to my point previously in the podcast.
Yeah.
Humans weren't meant to live forever.
No,
true.
Well, why are we trying?
And if you allow people to live forever, if you go, hey, I can cure everything, then everybody suffers. Because then you have food shortages, you have housing shortages, you have water shortages, because everybody can live forever now.
Yeah.
We weren't meant to live forever.
True.
We were meant to only live for a short time. So I don't think that, having the cure for someone that could potentially change the world, absolutely. Anybody below the age of 40, let's cure them. Fuck it.
Sure.
Right? But I'm not in charge of shit.
Sure.
Yeah.
But anybody above the age of, 70, maybe we make you as comfortable as possible. You know what I'm saying? Look, we know you got X, this disease that is incurable. Would you like to party like a rock star for the next fucking 6 years? Because we are going to make this happen. You know what I'm saying?
Lee.
Right. And you're like, no, I just want one good night with, a sex worker and some blow.
Alrighty, fellers.
MK Ultra.
MK
Ultra.
Final thoughts? It's a fucked up experiment still at the end of the day.
Somebody cooked here. I'm just kidding.
Bad.
Final thoughts.
Yeah, bad.
Is it okay?
No. I already know you're going to say no. But
to sacrifice
damn
a
it,
few
for the greater
we
good.
got to open it up.
I'm not going to answer
open up
this.
conversation right now. No, we got to open it up.
But I don't want to answer it myself.
But we'll leave it
Don't
up
make
right
me
here.
answer this.
We'll leave it up to our
leave it up.
gang. Open it for conversation. I want to know.
Yeah.
We all have our own opinion. We're not going to attack each other for our own opinion. Right?
So is
it's
it
still
okay?
respect at the end of the
Is
day.
it okay?
I'll answer right
Absolutely.
now.
No, I didn't say for you
Absolutely.
to answer. Oh
It
God.
is
You want me to answer? I want
For
to
the
answer.
greater good. Don't answer because I'm not answering.
Answer.
I'm on the fence of yes. Because but we're taking
Yes.
this. We're taking,
All right, I'm on the
Let's
fence.
go.
All right, so whatever.
So let's leave it up for conversation. Let us know, is it all right to do that to humans if it's gonna progress our science?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
progress science for the greater good of
Oh,
humanity.
just okay, greater good.
So we progress as a cumulative race.
Okay.
Yeah.
For humanity, the greater good.
You tell us.
Let us know.
Later.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.